right, y'all. Since February is Black History Month, man, also the month of love, we are trying them together with our Black Love Letters, special love notes written for some of the Black inventions that we could never live without. Right? Come on, Special K.
Yeah. So here's who I got love for this morning.
What you be waiting for? Why you decide?
Because you were supposed to say, Special K, who you got some black love for? You messed up. Yeah. See that? Come on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Apologize.
bad. All right, okay,
yeah,
that's on
thank
me.
you.
But you're over there.
Okay, but you want to back up and do it again? Do
start
the
over.
intro again since you messed it up.
Start on.
Call me out.
Since February is Black History Month and also the month of love, we are trying them together with our Black Love Letters. Special K love written.
You just call Special K love?
No.
Black Love Letters. Special love notes written for some of the Black inventions that we could never live without. Special K, who do you have some Black love for?
There you go. Dear Marie Van Britton Brown, here's a love letter to you. I love you. And not just because you have the same name as my mama. Marie, I love you and your husband, Albert Brown, because your ingenuity and intellect developed a home video monitor system, 1966. Something that is so important to me because I travel to do shows, which a lot of times don't sell out, but that's neither here nor there. And I'm constantly gone from home, and I want to feel secure knowing that my family and all our rental furniture is safe in my absence. This is why I love you, Marie This is why I love you, Marie Van Britton Brown. Because way back in 1966, you, a nurse and a graduate of the University of Phoenix and DeVry University, developed and got a patent for what is now known as the modern-day home security system. Thanks so much, and yes, I love you.
Wow. I wonder who, the first security system was a pit bull.
Yes, sir.
The pit bull's only been around since the 90s.
It's man-made dogs.
They like tilapia. They wasn't really around. They wasn't really around. They wasn't really a real thing until about 96.
What is a tilapia?
Rock T, ain't nobody have no pit bull in 1978.
Ain't nobody.
It was Doberman Pinschers.
Have people stopped eating tilapia? I hadn't heard tilapia in 2 years.
Is that a real fish?
I don't think so.
Black people eat crabs now. The crab done became the new tilapia.
Black people real fickle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once crabs go out of style, they're gonna go to something else.
It's gonna be crawfish next.
It's just like the club. Once they start shooting at a club, black people start going to another.
And it's
club,
like church.
And then they change the name of the club and repaint it.
Yeah.
Like the Rose in Montgomery. Every club had that club in college.
Or Top Flight.
A Top Flight, yes.
Yeah, Top Flight in Montgomery.
What you know about it? Well, it was a Rose. And then when they started fighting, they turned it to Top Flight.
When Squirrel had it, it was Top Flight.
Damn right. So you did it on Tuesday night?
I used to perform down there.
Are you? Oh,
back in the day.
Oh, started to be
back in the day.
Damn a song. Damn a song. You was doing comedy back then?
I wasn't doing comedy.
What was you doing?
I was a male entertainer.
He was stripper.
So you did Top Flight.
Top Flight. We do one Saturday out the month.
So some more comedians, discovered you.
Yeah. Back in 90s.
So some more used to do strip club.
She's the host. She was our MC.
So she hosted the strip club.
And Monique was too. Yeah.
So you was one of the strippers.
Yeah.
And this is stuff that Kevin Wasson put together.
Yes, sir.
So she told. Well, how did you end up becoming a comedian?
Because she blew up in comedy and started going on the road a lot, and so I just started filling in as MC and dancer.
So then you was doing comedy and stripping.
I was getting both.
So
not necessarily at the same time.
Right. So what was your name on stage as a stripper?
It was still Special K.
Why did they call you Special K as a stripper? What's sexy about that?
You know what? That is a great
question. Was you working out there? Did you just
when I very first started out was the Hitman. So when I first started out, it was the Hitman. Because I used to kill him because I was killing him.
Right. So this fresh out when you was out of the Navy.
Air Force.
So you went to the Air Force.
Yeah, I got out of the Air Force.
So
I started dancing when I was in the Air Force.
And then you started stripping.
Yeah, when I was living in Miami.
Right, and you started stripping, and then you started doing comedy.
I started doing comedy way after all that.
And then after the comedy, you went to prison.
I went to prison during the time I was doing comedy.
Right, and then you got out of prison, started back doing comedy,
and then I started working here.
Started working here at the radio station.
I've been questioning every choice in my life that led up to that.
What'd you say, Rob?
Back up, dog.
What?
He said he started stripping when he was in the armed forces.
I was moonlighting. I didn't work all day.
So
I ain't work all
entertaining
night.
for the soldiers.
No, I was going up into the city, boy. Go on to a song.
Don't ask, don't tell, baby.
Go on to a song.
Okay.
Go on to a song. Go to a song, man. Go on to a song.
Yeah.
So, Special K, do you think you can dance off this song right here?
You know what? I don't need this in my life.
Hold on, stop. Gary,
Yeah.
it gets worse. Wait a minute, I know we got to do T. So let's go back for a second. So you got kicked out. I didn't know.
I didn't get kicked out. I got an honorable discharge from the Air Force.
You got an honorable discharge.
Yeah, I left.
So that never,
voluntarily.
you stripping never became an
Well,
issue.
it did become an issue because my unit commander found out that that one of his sergeants was going out up to Miami at night and stripping. Because women from the base used to come out to the club and see. And the word got around that, hey, one of your sergeants is out here, doing his thing. And he sat me down and said, you want to make a decision. You either gonna be in the military, or you gonna be a stripper. You ain't gonna do both. I said, well, I'll holler at you now. I was making more money.
So how much was you averaging?
I mean, it was a nice hustle. It was a nice hustle.
What'd you take home?
I mean, dude, we talking a long time ago. I don't know, several $100s a night,
Like $300 or $400?
more at times. Cause
Oh,
we
so
would
you
do
did-
private parties and stuff like that.
So what was the story about you drove down to Homestead?
I was stationed at Homestead in Florida.
So you would drive up to Miami.
I would drive up to Miami at night.
How many? Was that a 45-minute drive?
About a good hour.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
So you
yeah.
drive up to Miami
drive up to Miami
and
go
strip,
to the club, strip,
and then go back to Homestead.
go back to Homestead, get up and go to work the next
Right.
morning.
So your first big gig when you started getting in Tallahassee, started going up in Duval.
Yeah, we would go up to Tallahassee. We would go up to
I mean, all y'all in the van together.
yeah.
You some more and the other strippers.
Well, not when I was in the military. I didn't start with her until the
But you
90s.
wasn't flying. You was driving to all the shows.
In the 80s, yeah. Well, it was going into 89. It was like 89 into 90. It was 89 into 90. Yeah.